Okay, what I've been trying to say for these past few minutes, except you guys are fucking miserable to be around, is the fact that how do you feel that you are unable to work because of an injury that I feel sad about? That sucks. And your wife is kind of absolutely unable to provide in any way whatsoever. She's gone and quit this job 5 times. She's going to be food service forever. Not hating food service, but what the fuck are we doing? She's not going anywhere. The fuck? What did you attach yourself to here?
Personality?
Somehow he likes me, though.
It's because he has a brain injury. We've been through this.
I've said it myself.
Is it bad that we literally talked about it relatively? I think it was last night. Like, if we were
I don't
both
care.
in
I do
good
not care.
mental
I don't
health.
care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I don't give a fuck. Okay. So what is going on in your guys' lives? What's your conversations around money and your lack of it?
We pay whatever we can with what I get at the beginning of the month. And then as the month goes on, any bills that come up, she DoorDashes like crazy to make them up.
Okay. What are we spending money on? What are the conversations? What are the conversations? What's the knowledge of knowing in? What is going on?
I really need him to stop getting mad at me for what I'm spending on.
Mad at
and
you?
then retaliating.
The fuck does that mean? What is his retaliation?
His retaliation is microtransactions on the Google Play Store or on Xbox Live.
What are you getting? Why? What? And it's retaliatory.
Yes, retaliatory.
So she spends, and then we're like, I'm going to retaliatory spend? I thought you were the financially sane one. Isn't that what we established? Would a financially mature individual have retaliatory spending when we have, oh, by the way, none of which being any appreciating assets, $56,521.66 of debt. Bad debt. No good debt. Nothing benefiting you whatsoever. And we're retaliatory spending? What the fuck are you doing? What is that? First of all, why are you still spending when you don't have a fucking job? And you're unable to provide it, you've quit McDonald's 5 times. Great. Yeah, thanks for participating in this relationship by your spending. But then the retaliation, what's the point?
I still do half of what she does.
Huh?
I still spend half of what she does. If that.
So this is where the conversation then goes again. What the fuck is your conversation like when it comes to money? How do we communicate? What does it look like? Walk me through an example. Have a financial conversation, perhaps. Go on. So you learn about a spending. What kind of spending is it? What do you learn?
She goes out and spends stupid money on.
Wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. And then walk me through that conversation.
Usually, okay, so part of it is with his TBI. His sleep schedule is all funky wonky.
TBI, that's the
traumatic brain injury. Yeah. So his sleep schedule sucks. I sleep on a relatively normal schedule.
So let's go spend money we don't have. What the
sometimes
Keep going. Keep going.
He'll like
Keep
go to
going.
clean the car for me or something, and then he'll find like a receipt or a wrapper or
weed is what he said, by the way. So
well,
that's
yeah,
not even
that's
true.
what I mean.
Receipts
It's
from the
receipt or wrapper
store,
from the store.
wrappers. Yeah.
Pick the winner. And these conversations, I will ask for the 4th time. How do these go?
Usually like he'll come in and wake me up and he'll be like, so did you do something? You want to tell me about something? And then I'm just kind of batting at the bush as far as like,
She tries to dance around it like I don't know.
Why?
Most of the time when I clean the car, it's because I've known for like 3 days and I can smell it.
That's cute. That's funny.
No.
Yeah, destroy your lungs. Fucking hilarious. That's wonderful. Spend money you don't have while you're nearly $60,000 in bad debt. What a wife. Okay. So she beats around the bush. How do you confront this? I really need to know how this is communicated, guys. And your inability to answer this question is fucking frustrating.
I just try to get her to talk me through why she went out and did that, and
For like the millionth time. You don't answer? But this is an endless thing, and then he catches you constantly, and then you're hiding up behind his back for some reason.
It's
so why aren't you answering?
Because I'm stressed.
Stressed about what? Because you don't have money? Because you don't work? Because you don't have a job? And by the way, we know from a fact from the conversations you had with the producers, the amount of hours that you suggested you were putting in at DoorDash, which would make it seem like she's grinding, is hyperinflated from the pre-conversations you had with the producers. Yeah, look good while you're on camera. Wonderful. Do that. So, stressed about what? Lying about how many hours you work? I'd be stressed. Lying's stressful. What are you stressed about? Lying about how much you're lying about?
Maybe.
Is that how stressed we are?
Stressed about his health condition, stressed about how much I can help around the house, and also actually
help around the house doing what? What are you doing?
Laundry, dishes,
What's your square footage?
560.
Great. Yeah, horrible.
And we have 2 cats. And it's carpeted.
Maybe don't.
No.
Yes, if you can't afford them. If you can't afford them or you can't take care of them, then it's irresponsible for you and selfish.
I've had Roosevelt for 10 years, and I've always made sure that he was taken care of.
Okay, but if you're stressing about it and you're having to consume drugs in order to make it through, then no, I don't think you're able to handle having Roosevelt.
I was consuming before I had Roosevelt.
You've been consuming for over 10 years?
Yes.
So you've been consuming since like 14?
Yes.
Oh, for f***ing sake.
Small town.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's literally the person you hate at your office right in front of me I get to experience today.
It was a small town, and there was nothing to do really other than drink or smoke weed or do
I guarantee you other people live there that weren't just destroying their life.
No,
so
actually, most of them
you're
were.
addicted.
I've quit before.
Yet you have found your way back.
Quit for 3 months.
No, it was longer than that.
4, maybe.
You gave me a bullshit the last time, and I know you're a little broken. That's okay. Why are you with her? Because, no offense. No. She's one of my least favorite people I've met in the 3 years of doing this show. I don't really care. I have to be candid. You're very unpleasant. Okay.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's a little bit of a compliment.
No, it's not. And you knew I was going to say that because you know what you're with. Why the f*** are you with her?
I like her. She knows a lot of other people.
That's impossible. Incorrect. Try again.
It's the truth. I like her, and I know that it annoys other people.
And
that's fun?
I take care of him where I can. You know, his head's hurting. I bring him an ice pack and caffeine, or give him a little bit of that gawk to help him go to sleep.
Huh? Oh, gross. Oh, that's not funny. Everyone just vomited watching this show. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Or some of them might relate.
Oh, this is what he said in the pre-interview. Quote, direct quote. I was interested in 2 things, alcohol and pussy, and you had one of them in regards to her.
Disgusting!
When are you starting your job?
August 5th.
What are you going to be making? What is the job?
It's just literally I had like a 15-minute conversation with the hiring manager.
Wow, this is a great answer to what is your job.
Washington State minimum wage. I think it's $16.66 an hour, and
you're a floater?
I'm just a crew member.
Crew member. There you go.
Crew.
Okay. Wow, that was difficult for you.
Yes.
Okay. Washington minimum state. Wonderful. Good. So how many hours a week are we going to be working?
Starting is going to be part-time, but once all of the college students return, I'll be at full-time.
So once more workers...
No. Once more customers.
Oh, okay. So part-time is what?
Part-time is 25 to 30 hours a week.
Okay, so Spokane. What is the job market like in Spokane for people that other people want to spend time around? Because, no offense. I mean, can we be real world about this? I mean, we don't bullshit this show.
No, we don't bullshit.
In an interview process, multiple round, who is hiring you? I've been with you for 30 minutes. I would never consider once in my life allowing you to be in this workplace.
I've had a number of like good jobs that weren't McDonald's.
Dude,
or
you're
fast
26 and you've worked at McDonald's 5 times. What are these good jobs you've had?
I worked for Overstock.com in a call center.
Okay, so I'm talking about getting on a career path.
Oh, yeah, I want to go back to school.
That's a career path? Okay, great. And what are you going back to school for?
Originally, I wanted to be an engineer, so I have a partial Associates of Science currently.
Partial Associates of Science.
So,
i.e. you did not get an Associate's?
Yes.
He has credits.
You have some gen eds.
I took them while I was in high school. It was
Great.
called Running
High
Start.
school, which
dual
means they're
enrollment.
likely almost 10 years old, which means, by the way, they might not transfer at that point.
No, I checked.
Okay, yeah, you have like a couple years left, so you better get there now.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
No,
That's why I'm here, so I can get the finances so that I don't have to DoorDash as much, and so I can actually plan when I'm going to go to school.
okay, that's why I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not the most insufferable person I've ever met in my life, please go to calebhammer.com/apply and you can be on this show. That's why I'm here. Why the fuck am I here? Okay, so you guys should be managing your money then. If we only have a very limited amount that comes in, and you certainly aren't setting anything aside for taxes, not that you have very much, but there are some self-employment things that happen. So we know what hits our account, and you're starting in a few weeks. Another job that honestly is not going to bring in much more than that, if we're being completely honest, but $4,000 is what we're walking away with right now before any taxes necessary. Good. How much did we spend last month?
Maybe 4,000.
Okay. Yep. So that's what we bring in. So break even.
Yeah, something near that. I'd say maybe over by 500.
Why would you allow over by 500 if you're the financially responsible person who does revenge spending, which doesn't even make sense as the financially responsible person, but sure.
I'm not there with her 24/7.
Yep. Why would you stay with someone like that? Why would you, as you budget, not cut back your own spending if she's overspending by $500?
I have severely cut back.
He's severely cut back, he says, but you're revenge spending. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm getting very conflicting reports here.
Hers probably adds up to like $150 every month
$150 of fun spending, that's it?
of just the, and then the stuff that I do in return
What a
is
crazy
like
number.
maybe 50, 60.
Then why the fuck are we spending $7,184.98 last month?
What? Really?
Yes.
How much actually came in?
We talked about that. We already know the answer.
Wait.
Okay, you talk, because I enjoyed conversating with you more.
I just don't know. That just doesn't match what I've seen, the numbers I've seen.
What numbers do you see? What does your guys' financial discipline look like? Making budgets and whatnot. What are the numbers are you seeing? You want to be an accountant, right? What numbers are you looking at?
Yeah, the numbers that I see are closer to maybe 5 going out.
Oh,
Going out.
listen. When I read the debt number, that was bad debt alone. There is a whole other category for low or no interest debt, which is an additional nearly $6,000. So you guys are actually over $60,000 of debt. What the fuck are we doing? And then blowing $2,000 more than comes in. What the fuck are we doing, guys? What a joke. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. On go, your favorite part. I want you to give me what you think your household score is. 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Okay? Same time. 3, 2, 1.
2.
0.
Okay. If you guys want your financial score, go to calebhammer.com or click that link in the description below. Take the assessment. It is free, or dollarwise.com as well. It is free, and I'll give you your score. And if you don't want to end up a guest on this show, make sure you're downloading the Dollarwise budgeting app. Sign up for your free trial, and then sign up for the annual version if you want to save a lot of money, and also get a signed version of our budget-friendly cookbook that I'll mail directly to you. Join Dollarwise Central, our all-in-one program to get all of our educational tools and premium version of the budgeting app for 80% off dollarwise.com. Let's get into these documents. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen?
I
How are we
have
holding up?
a little bit of a question about how you got the 7,000 number.
It's a great question. Let's go through these documents, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. I'll hold it on to it until we get to that statement. The one that I think it might be phooey.
She's cooled off from the beginning, by the way. I do appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, what you probably didn't see is we cut a lot of her being annoying at the beginning because we don't want you to click off of this video. And usually we don't cut things, but it is important that you watch. What do you do, Mark?
I'm unemployed.
Okay, he can't work and you guys are starving and drowning in debt and we're laughing about it. Oh, we're still laughing about it. Oh, there it is. We're still... Oh, I felt that. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spray.
What did you attach yourself to here?
Plot.
Huh?
I was making a reference to how in anime they call
Oh my
bought.
I do not like her. I'm sorry, guy. This personality that you've married is